you struggling to save money on a low income? It's a challenge that many face, and it can often seem like an uphill battle. The key lies in effective financial management. Imagine having a clear overview of your income and expenses, knowing exactly where your money goes, and being able to make informed decisions about your spending. It's not just about cutting back, but about making your money work for you. But don't worry, there are steps you can take to start saving money, even on a low income. Step 1 involves creating a budget. This is the cornerstone of any successful savings plan. A budget is essentially a snapshot of your income and expenses. It allows you to see where your money is going, and more importantly, where you can trim the fat. So how do you get started? First, track your income and expenses. This can be as simple as jotting down your monthly income and listing all your expenses, from rent and groceries to your morning coffee. You might be surprised to find out how much you're spending on non-essentials. Here's where budgeting tools and apps come in handy. They can automate the process, categorizing your expenses, and even giving you alerts when you're nearing your spending limits. It's like having a personal finance manager in your pocket. But remember, creating a budget isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous process. Your income and expenses may change over time, so it's important to revisit and adjust your budget regularly. Remember, a budget is your financial roadmap, guiding you towards your savings goals. Once you have a budget, the next step is to scrutinize your expenses. This is where the magic happens. It's like turning on a flashlight in a dark room. Suddenly you see where your money is going and you might be surprised. Let's talk about non-essential items. These are things that you want, but don't necessarily need. That daily coffee from the fancy cafe, the latest smartphone when your current one works just fine, or those designer shoes that caught your eye. These are all wants, not needs. Cutting back on such items can free up a significant amount of money. So how do you differentiate between wants and needs? It's simple. A need is something you must have to survive, like food and shelter. A want is something that improves your quality of life but isn't essential for your survival. When you start to see your expenses in this light, you'll notice opportunities to save. Maybe you can switch from brand name goods to store brands. Or maybe you can start bringing your lunch to work instead of eating out. Reviewing your expenses will help you identify areas where you can cut back and save. So, shine that flashlight on your finances and see what you uncover. It's time to take control and start saving. The third step is to negotiate your bills and subscriptions. Now, this might sound daunting, but it's a lot easier than it seems. Most companies want to keep your business and are willing to work with you to lower your bills. Start by calling your service providers and asking if there are any promotions or discounts available. Don't be afraid to mention you're considering switching to a competitor if a more affordable offer isn't on the table. Subscriptions can also eat into your budget. Take a hard look at what you're subscribed to and decide if it's really necessary. Maybe that premium music streaming service can be downgraded to a free version, or perhaps the gym membership can be swapped for home workouts. Entertainment doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg either. Look for cheaper or even free alternatives. Visit free local events, host a movie night at home instead of going to the cinema, or explore nature instead of pricey amusement parks. By negotiating your bills and subscriptions, you can save more money each month. The fourth step towards saving money on a low income is to eat well on a budget. Now, you might think eating well and budgeting don't mix, but hear me out. Start with strategic grocery shopping. Plan your meals for the week and make a list of ingredients you need. Stick to that list. This reduces impulse buys and ensures you're only purchasing what you need. Also, consider buying in bulk where it makes sense. Things like grains, canned goods, and frozen vegetables are often cheaper this way. And don't be afraid of store brands. They're often just as good as name brands, but at a fraction of the cost. Next, embrace meal prepping. Preparing meals in advance helps you control portion sizes, reduces food waste, and saves time on busy weekdays. It also makes it easier to resist the temptation of takeout or fast food when you know you've got a nutritious meal ready to go at home. And speaking of home, one of the easiest ways to save money is to eat at home more often. Eating out or ordering in can be a nice treat, but it can also drain your budget quickly. By cooking at home, you're in control of the ingredients and portion sizes, which is not only cost-effective, but healthier too. Lastly, explore budget-friendly recipes. There are countless resources online for affordable, nutritious, and delicious meals that won't break the bank. Get creative and try new things. You might be surprised at what you can whip up with just a few simple ingredients. Eating well on a budget is not only good for your wallet, but also for your health. Saving money on a low income may seem daunting, but with these steps, it is achievable. Let's take a moment to recap what we've discussed. Firstly, we explored the importance of creating a budget. It's a tool that provides a clear snapshot of your income and expenses, helping you to manage your money effectively. Remember, there are many budgeting apps available that can simplify this process. Next, we delved into the necessity of reviewing your expenses regularly. It's about understanding where your money is going and identifying areas where you can cut back. Keep in mind that even the smallest changes can make a big difference over time. We also discussed the potential savings that can come from negotiating bills and subscriptions. Don't hesitate to reach out to service providers and ask for a better deal. You'd be surprised how often this can lead to significant savings. Finally, we touched on how to eat well on a budget. Strategic grocery shopping, meal prepping, and exploring budget-friendly recipes can drastically reduce your food expenses while ensuring you eat healthily. Each of these steps is a piece of the puzzle towards a more secure financial future. It's about taking control of your finances regardless of your income. Remember, saving money isn't about making huge sacrifices, but rather about making smarter choices and being consistent. So why not start today? Take these steps and begin your journey towards financial freedom. It may seem challenging at first, but with determination and a bit of savvy, you'll be on your way to building a healthier savings account in no time. For more detailed information, read the full article on our website, moneytalktips.com. The link will be provided in the comment and description below. Start your savings journey today.